Hello everyone and happy holidays. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and welcome back to Movie Chat, where it's all about the plot. I know I have promised this video to be before Christmas, however, editing has taken me a while. Yet, it is still December, which is the month of Christmas, so I think it still counts. Anyways, today I'm going to be discussing some of the differences between old and modern Christmas movies with things that I personally feel modern Christmas movies are missing. Before we begin, if you are new to the channel and you enjoy this video, please be sure to hit the like button as well as subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss another video. Without further ado, let's get into it. So for this video, I'm going to be comparing a lot of Christmas movies from the 90s/early 2000s to Christmas movies that are more recent. And no, that does not include the newer Hallmark movies because
I was wondering if you two were coming to the Green Pine Grove Town Square Christmas Eve Festival of Lights Christmas Tree Decorating Contest Finalist Gala.
And you know what? What was that?
They need less color and want it to feel more crisp.
No offense to anyone who likes those movies. So, a lot of newer Christmas movies in recent years are either taking a more modern approach in being relatable to Gen Z, such as The Happiest Season or Family Switch, while others continue the legacy of older Christmas movies such as Seen with A Christmas Story 2. Yet, does this technique prove to be appealing to audiences? I mean, it's nothing new for movies to attempt to relate to their audiences via different generations and their norms. Yet, what makes this different is that it is pushed extremely hard in this current film industry than it has been in the past with other generations, to the point where it feels greatly over-exaggerated, which proves to be unappealing to many audience members. While I do think, yes, it is important to make your characters relatable to your audience, I feel like directors and screenwriters fail to understand Gen Z's ideals and habits to the point where it feels very unrealistic and unrelatable. It feels very similar to how millennials were depicted in a lot of kids' shows back in the day. Just that feeling of mischaracterization being based on a stereotype rather than reality. As for the strategy of continuing the legacy of iconic Christmas movies, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I can see why people are against it though. With the number of reboots and remakes being made, I understand how tiring it is for people to see things getting recycled rather than seeing a movie with an original storyline. And another reason a lot of people are against this is that they see it as a quick cash grab rather than a sincere handling of the original story. I do agree with some of those arguments, but like some, I do believe in the potential for a Christmas remake to still carry the heart of the original. Take, for instance, A Christmas Story 2. Rather than trying to make something new from the original or something that is more relatable, it carries the same formula and warmth from the original. I feel like it helps when the story not only connects, but is handled by great actors and filmmakers who care deeply about the original story in continuing the legacy. Another notable difference in these Christmas movies is not only the approach to the audience, but also the themes. Many modern Christmas movies nowadays focus on more complex family dynamics such as seen in movies like The Happiest Season, Dear Santa, and Spirited. This is a stark contrast to older Christmas movies that focused more on the spirit of Christmas and finding oneself, such as seen in Jingle Jingle All the Way, Elf, and Christmas with the Cranks. Although, I can't say this is the case with all early 2000s Christmas movies. Two of the most notable that come to mind that embody these more modern themes are seen in Tim Allen's Santa Claus 1 and 2. In both movies, Santa Claus, or Scott Calvin, has to navigate being a newly divorced parent while sharing custody of his son Charlie. And in both movies, there is a focus of how this divorce has affected Charlie. In the first movie, we see Charlie placed directly in the middle of Scott and his ex-wife Laura's arguments, with things getting so bad that near the end of the film, Scott loses custody of Charlie as Laura believes he is manipulating Charlie by pretending to be Santa. And at Laura's house, he is in tears begging to be with his dad. In the second movie, Scott has spent so much time away at the North Pole that his son purposely misbehaves as a teenager just to get his attention. And later, he laments about how the pressure of keeping his dad's secret about being Santa makes him feel more lonely. To be honest, I like these concepts being displayed in these movies because I feel that they are important to discuss. While others say it takes away from the feeling of Christmas, I argue that it brings more reason to embrace the Christmas spirit in healing and improving family relations in order to better enjoy your time together with them. I do think that with all these modern Christmas movies, they are less magical than the Christmas movies from the early 2000s. However, this has nothing to do with the writing or the movie themes. Rather, I just think that writers and directors nowadays don't know how to properly express that holiday charm the same way that it was done in the early 2000s. Right now, I feel like we are going through an experimentation phase with a lot of movies, and not just Christmas movies. In attempting to see what works in terms of audience appeal, movie marketing, special effects, and screenwriting, there is a loss of emotional connection that used to draw viewers into a lot of movies from their youth. Many older movies don't have the visuals or special effects that many movies now have, yet they have this spark emotionally that cannot be replicated or replaced. It's more than nostalgia, it's the writing of certain scenes that draw you in deeper without even trying to. And I believe that is the true mark of what makes modern Christmas movies and older Christmas movies so different from each other. Now, this is not to say that modern Christmas movies don't have that same magic, just in a different way, and those movies may resonate deeply with a different audience. I honestly wouldn't be surprised years from now if the new generation talks about these modern Christmas movies that may seem cringy or poorly written being their nostalgic gem. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you all have a wonderful holidays and a happy new year. I am going to be doing a video on Alien Earth next as my first video for the year of 2026, so be sure to tune in for that. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the like button as well as subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.